comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the counter is on. Oh, perfectly measured that. Torres! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
The Czech Republic take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Počítal jsem svoje dny.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bergkamp. Big chance.
Přepočítal jsem svoje dny.
It's their second corner of the game. The Czech Republic have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini looking to get on the end of this. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fernando Torres. Now it's Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. The Czech Republic heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Beckham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Aim forwards. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Perez. Now it's Maradona. Beckham. And it's Shevchenko. Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal! Bellingham. And they can counter here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. He's played him through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bergkamp. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Pass is just off target. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
The Czech Republic head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So off we go once more. And that is a little undercooked. Right, Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Nicely spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Maradona. Rice. Bergkamp. Oh, and he's through the middle. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Neymar. He could be in here. Perez. Decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Perez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Petit. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Might be danger here. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries a shot! It's in!
It's the one.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham standing over it.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and
the shot! Neymar. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's an inviting ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Substitutions taking place.
The Czech Republic can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two will... Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Zé Roberto. Petit. And Maradona. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Shevchenko.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played it early. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's intervened well there. Platini.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And here's Platini. Goes in for the header! They've done it! We thought it was it's all square once
The
more.
goal scorer after 87 minutes is number 7, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be
Conte.
3 minutes added time.
Look at the space here. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Batistuta. Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. It's the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, there's the hit! Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Myślisz?
Aims
Od
beyond the
stylu
defence.
przycisnąć, gdzie rozwora się po prostu.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. Ribéry in with the challenge. He's looking to set free a runner. And it's Batistuta. That's a little off target. Now it's Maradona.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Bale. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's tried one! Quick to recover this.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Petit gets over and intercepts. Adams does well to get it back. He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the runner. Ribéry. He's found a way through. Mateus, and the counter is on. Neymar, Rummenigge, can he get it through? There's the shot! Oh, nearly. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Ribéry. The Czech Republic yet to have an attempt on goal. Xabi Alonso in acres of space out wide. He's got to be in here! Baresi. The pass is intercepted. Maradona. Nicely weighted ball. It's Maradona! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Maradona deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Maradona. Xabi Alonso. Ribéry. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball. Has a go! Goal! The Czech Republic! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
The Czech Republic have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Decent hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The Czech Republic are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ribéry. Figo. He's having a go. They are rampant. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player...
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, dealing with the pressure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Adams cuts out the pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass has been well intercepted. Ribery. That has been cut short. And there is the half-time whistle.
The Czech Republic are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again. Figo. Adams simply refused to be outdone there. Mateus. And it's Maradona for Bale. Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Bale. It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, he got back really well. Ribery. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this
Just
match
about up
was
to the hour now.
61,052.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge, he's onside. Perez has found the net here, of course. Tries a shot! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's got a side of goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. shot! Too close for comfort. It's Roberto. Now it's Ribery. Fiddles it through. Looking for options for movement. Lovely feet. And the shot!
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That comes as a mighty relief. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Alonso! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Messi. Bigo, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh no, what has happened here? He's free, he hits one! Oh, it's come loose, and it's come back out to him. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And the header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And back to the goalkeeper. The Czech Republic will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure.
This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! Very much into the last knockings. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Maradona. Now the finish! He scores! 20 minutes, and we're all square again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Costa Curta cuts it out. This is it then, now or never. Bale. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. 5 minutes to add. Mateus, the most accurate pass. And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Hello attendees, this is a lost
Oh.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lukaku. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
The Czech Republic are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gundogan. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Talisca. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So the perfect chance to get one back.
There's much...
It's in! We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Gundogan. Costa Curta. Hit into the middle. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, great! There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta. Costa Curta. And he's intervened well there.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Maradona. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that was close. Hernandez, Talisca, Costa Curta. Now Mbappe. Chance to finish, and the ball's Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got tall. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gundogan, great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Gundogan can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He's in here! Great hit! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great...
It's Lukaku! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gundogan will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fiddles it through. He's had it taken off him. And it's Lukaku. Yamal. Interesting ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Torres. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. He can get that clear. And there's the end of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Find your way around this stadium.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Drogba. He's shifted it to the flank. And it's Maradona. Now it's Drogba. Oh, great chance! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Talisca. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Talisca, Baresi spots it and intercepts. And here's Messi. He's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
The Czech Republic were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Still they trail and time is ticking away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Short changes him with that pass. Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is...
Shot a goal! Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. And here's Lukaku. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Skillfully cut out. Talisca! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
After 67
Look,
minutes,
there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
It's Drogba! He has done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
The Czech Republic get themselves back. Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid.
Substitution in progress.
Torres powering full, and Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nakamura going full steam ahead down the left flank.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Petit. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Drogba. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution for Czech Republic.
The changes then in quick succession. Batistuta getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
The Czech Republic have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Baresi deals with that comfortably. Looks for the finish! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So, third corner of the game.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Batistuta puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Figo. Petit. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 23.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now
and here's a chance. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 8.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
It's Figo. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
The Czech Republic really will have to throw everything at this now. And through to the goalkeeper. Nakamura tries to dink it in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Mendieta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had it nicked away. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Great ball if he can get there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this
has a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So, a breakthrough already. He rises! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well played. Koundé. Foot in. Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Hits one!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. This is promising. In with the challenge. Mendieta. And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. Now it's Figo. It's Figo! And here's Batistuta. Mendieta. Mendieta! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, such a great run. I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Osimhen. Osimhen! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that really is so impressive.
After 28 minutes is number 45.
Ghana grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mendieta. Batistuta. Zaire Emery. And the pass is intercepted. That is... And Batistuta! Goal! The Czech Republic! And they get themselves in front! How do you look back on that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
The Czech Republic take the lead. Osimhen. Oh, he's burst. Osimhen! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Roberto. Mbappe chooses to go back. And the finish! And it's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Neymar. Figo. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Figo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Czech Republic with the corner. They're first. Ghana are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. That is good alertness. Gretzka Mendieta. And the ball. There's the hit! He's delivered all right! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zaire Emery ploughing through the middle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Might be danger here. Neymar. Could move up a gear here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And we hit half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Figo. Figo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Petit calmly anticipates. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Osimhen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's searching through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Figo. Clips it so gently. Fofana does well to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well read, nice interception. We expected better, and so did he. Almost an hour gone. Ghana finding their passes.
Ghana showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe. He's having a go! Fofana. Osimhen! Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The Czech Republic have the chance to go the other way. Oh, and he's through the middle. Right, and it's Batistuta. Decent hit! And he hits the net. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
The Czech Republic take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
75 minutes played. Oh, what has happened here? Shot could be on. Real chance! Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. The pass has gone astray. Neymar. Now it's Zaha. Vitinha. And here's Neymar. Oh, good ball. Now it... Can he finish? He has done it! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ghana get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
3 minutes added time.
Bayer is there to clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Baresi gets a foot in here. So that's it, it is all over. The Czech Republic pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Zico. Zico is flagged offside. Schneider. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height.
It's Schneider! Just too much. Fractions.
Schneider probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Somewhat off target. Zico. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Scholes. Zé Roberto. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. And here's Batistuta. And here's Yamal. Scholes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alonso. And here's Schneider. Scholes. Well, the ball's come loose here. The Czech Republic still without a single shot on target. With Scholes. Scholes! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cannavaro.
The Czech Republic really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe. And it's Zico. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. The Czech Republic have the chance to go the other way. That's Batistuta. Pires receives it in a good position here. Xavi Alonso. Inter Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cannavaro. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Zico. It's Zico! Just swings wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Cannavaro. Zé Roberto wins the duel this time. Neymar. Maradona. No, again there's no way through. There's a quick free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Scholes, given the lift of his goal, Bastoni makes the interception. Threads one in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea. And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. The Czech Republic get the second half going. And it's Zico. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's onto this. And he's searching. Hits one! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Schneider. Xabi Alonso. Schneider. Maradona. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. And the finish! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Schneider! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Snyder.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
È di 81.007 spettatori.
Inter Milan take the lead. It's Snyder! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Now that's a fine challenge. Yamal. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, there's the shot! In he goes again. He has done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Zico! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. There's the header! Oh, crossbar! The Czech Republic are looking to go forward now. Batistuta, decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar! Mbappe. Serginho. And it's Scholes. Baresi does well to get it back. Baresi. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Batistuta. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
The Czech Republic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Petit. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Scholes. Can he latch on to this? Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 42.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ribéry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Petit. Pires. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Edmilson. And it's Edmilson. Cannavaro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zico. He's in here! Ribery. It's Perez. And it's Shevchenko. Xabi Alonso. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And Batistuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Beckham. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So, a breakthrough already. Figo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's played him through. Can he finish? It's there! for two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
The Czech Republic get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Batistuta. Petit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Vieira. Roberto cuts out the pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cannavaro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Petit.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Platini has found the net here, of course. Messi gets into some space. Beckham! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a go! And we have our very first corner. And Messi! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lens take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Beckham, he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Lens have their third corner. The Czech Republic have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what a pass! And the finish! Beckham. And the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Now it's Batistuta. He's one-on-one! Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar. That pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, super find. Now it's Figo. And it's half-time here. And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
Hits one! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Lens clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Lens blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, there's a probing ball. The Czech Republic are looking to break at pace. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Platini. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Baresi makes the interception. Look at the space here. He's got the shot away. It's in. And they are right back within touch.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So is this the start of a comeback? Almost an hour gone. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more. Mbappe! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Lens grabbed a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
The Czech Republic perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Cafu. Platini. And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar. Platini. Batistuta. Decent hit! They've scored! Players ecstatic. fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's Figo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Batistuta. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Figo. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Neymar. Great hit! No, it's wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Referee's given a throw. The Czech Republic will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Platini. Beckham. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last.
Lens certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.